Hi, welcome back to Kolsky Drone. Today we're going to have a look at the URUAV UR65 Micro Brushless One. Hi, welcome back. Today we're going to have a review of the URUAV UR65, which is a brushless micro FPV racer. So a brushless tiny whoop. Just take it out of the box, see what you get. So in the box you get the quad itself, instruction manual, 6-way charger, 3 batteries, and then your typical bag of goodies. Nothing under there? No. Okay, so let's take a look at what you get. So let's have a look first at the charger. So this is a 6-way charger and it's switchable between high volt, which is what these are, and normal LiPos. It runs off a power supply if you've got one, a 12 volt battery, a 12 volt LiPo, and then it's got a USB on the side, so you can plug your LiPo in here to charge it and also charge your phone if you so wanted. Nice little charger, it's very well made. It looks better quality than some of these tend to be that you get with kits, and it tells you your voltage on there. So all in all, really nice little charger. You get 4 spare props, the screwdriver, a prop removal tool, and 2 elastic bands. You get 3 batteries, 3 250 milliamp hour 60C batteries. Obviously these are high volt, so these are 3.8 volts. You get 3 of those. You need 3. I'd advise buying a lot more because it runs through batteries really quick. They don't last very long, the flight time's not long at all, but you'll want more because it's such good fun to fly. So this is it. It is tiny. It's got 0603 brushless motors and a 17,000 kV. The flight controller is a Betaflight 3.30 Crazy Bee. So it's fully configurable on Betaflight, obviously. This is the FR Sky version. So this binds to an FR Sky transmitter. You can also get the Fly Sky version. And you can also get the DSM, and I believe you can buy this in the Futaba SFHSS, is it? I'm sure you can, but I think it's a lot more money. Well, that might be getting confused with King Kong, but that's what you get for your money. They're around 70 quid. This obviously has a camera on the front. At the end of the video you're going to see some footage of it, other footage through the goggles, both inside and outside. I apologise for my flying. I am not an FPV flyer. I just flew it around quickly. I've not set it up properly or anything, so it's straight out of the box, but you'll get an impression of what it looks like through the goggles. It's a really nice little camera. It's got OSD, configurable on Betaflight, and it has lots of power. Outside, I think when you see the video, it's probably about 4 mile an hour winds. It doesn't even remotely bother it. It obviously flies well indoors. Indoors you've got to be careful of your throttle if you've not got much room. The room I was flying it is not very big. You'll see where I've hit the wall a few times and stuff like that. So, but it is an absolutely beautiful little thing. So it's got a plastic frame, as you can see. Plug-in motors, which I love the fact that they plug in. So you can buy replacement motors. I've seen them for sale. So it's just a simple matter of unplugging them and plugging them back in again. And this, you can see the handed in different colours, so the red and the black. This is your antenna for the receiver, I believe, and this is the one for the camera. The range is, I don't know, because it's difficult, because you're not going to fly this thing a million miles away from you. You're really not. So just look how small those motors are. I don't know if you can tell on the camera just how small they are, but they are tiny. Really are tiny. So it's 65mm prop to prop. I think it's just shy of it actually. Now, I've seen lots of reviews on this on YouTube and I haven't seen a bad one, and I totally understand it. The thing is beautiful to fly. You can throw it around. I've already banged it into things. You can see it's got some scuff here. And it just bounces off. It really is good. I've dropped it from a height. Didn't seem to bother it whatsoever. It could do with having bigger batteries. Now, the problem you're going to get is, A, is getting them in here, and to keep the weight down. Now, you might be able to. I haven't tried. I will probably try putting a bigger battery in and manufacturing something to hold the battery in just to test it to see what it flies like, because you're only getting a couple of minutes flight time with these batteries. That was outside giving it some. Inside you're still only looking at 2.5 minutes. You'll see it's constantly virtually says low voltage, so you'll see it on the screen when I was flying. It constantly says low voltage. As soon as you open it up, you'll get the low voltage warning. But for someone that's just getting into tiny whoops, don't be put off by the fact that this thing might be a bit more aggressive because it's got brushless motors, because it isn't. It's just as nice to fly as a lot of the brushed ones. So the brushed ones are going to set you back the same kind of money. This is really good value for what it is. You're going to need a transmitter to go with that. Let's just power it up. So I'm flying it currently on the Taranis.
Welcome to Taranis.
X7.
Throttle warning. Switch warning.
Let's just boot it up. So I didn't hold the switch in long enough, did I? So you've got your simple battery connector at the bottom. Your typical these, aren't they? So that's the drone itself. So mine's set up on so I have mine set up on the back switch there, 2 arm. I'm not going to arm it in here actually, so let's not put to do that. So I have arm on that switch, and then on this switch have my so I have mine's currently set up for
telemetry lost, telemetry recovered.
That's what happens if you get
lost,
so if you're wondering why it's doing that, it's because it's too close. The signal's too close together. That's what you get with FR Sky. If you fly it really close to yourself, it can just lose connection and drop out of the sky. It's never happened to me, but I try not to fly it that close to my face. I'm only about 8 inches away from it here. So I have this switch here is set up for my rates, so I have it on, top switch is on angle mode, horizon, and then I have it on air. And that's how I have mine set up. And then obviously I have my throttle on here. But if you've never set anything up on Betaflight, I'm not going to do a video. There's a million of them out there, and some of them are really good. Some people are really good at doing the videos. But if you set one up on FR Sky, it's simply a matter of setting 2 switches up, plugging it in, and making sure that the switch is working to correspond with what's happening on the screen. And it really is that simple to set up. From out of the box to have it flying is less than 10 minutes once you know what you're doing. I just have a dummy model set up, which is why this is model 05, because I'm not going to poly fly something. I'm going to move it over to my X-Lite, but at the minute I have it on here, and this is just a dummy model I have set up with 2 switches set up. Sorry, there's 3 sets, because I actually have a buzzer. I have them set up for a buzzer as well, and I simply use that, copy it across, change its name, and just move on and keep model 05 as a template. So it really is that simple. So don't be put off by the fact that if you've never done this before and all you've got is the ones that you've been buying ready to fly. It really is that simple. And if you're stuck, and it's especially if it's FR Sky, there are hundreds of videos on Betaflight. So, do I recommend this? Hell yeah, it's ace. You're going to love this. So there's nothing you won't like about this little quad. It flies superb, it's incredibly stable, and it's got quite a bit of punch. You'll just have fun with it. So, enjoy what I'm going to show you the video. I've got a couple of minutes worth of footage coming from indoor and outdoor. And just so you can see for yourself what the camera looks like and how nice it is. Thanks for watching, have a fantastic day, and I hope you get plenty of flying in. Bye bye.